Welcome back. You're now watching the lifestyle segment on The Weekend Show. Health is wealth, it's always said in Nigeria and around the world. What do you do to take care of your well-being? However, regardless of what you do, there are some circumstances which we can't control, which we don't predict, and it does happen. One of the most important things is to be able to learn about what these are, how it affects the people, and how we can also help people in need. We talk a lot about healthcare and our facilities in Nigeria, and sometimes they need to actually crowdsource when it comes to healthcare and support for families. On the Weekend Show, we do lend our voice and support to such causes. And today we'll be talking about something called Duchenne muscular dystrophy. It is an inherited disorder of progressive muscular weakness, and many people with muscular dystrophy have Duchenne syndrome. And so this can affect boys typically, and the symptoms include frequent falls, trouble getting up, running, waddling gait, big calves, and learning disabilities. Joining us today to talk about this, we have Dorcas Gbademosi Amidatu, which has two sons, Lawal Faris Nathan and Lawal Farin Noah. Welcome to the Weekend Show, Ma.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
First of all, I would like to say I can't imagine how this is for you as a mother with two lovely boys. Hello, gentlemen. How are you? How are you? Good. And so we have both of them here, and you had come to AIT with an appeal saying you wanted to talk about this and also solicit support. But for our viewers out there, they would like to even have a little bit of understanding about what's going on. And I can relate to this conversation because I've had an episode where I've been unable to work for a period of time until I had to get better. And I know how expensive it is to get physiotherapy, how expensive it is to get health care. And so I know it can't be easy on you. So I want to, first of all, say you should be proud of yourself for being this strong and courageous and showing the true unconditional love of a mother.
Yes.
Can you tell us why you're here?
Yes, I'm here because of the twins, my boys, my children. It has been so difficult for us with time because as it is now, they are fully, they can't do anything for themselves. We have to do everything for them. So when it comes to medical aspects, even you can see even now because I'm out of job, I'm just at home with them. So to even afford chair for them, we can't even afford a chair. So we carry them doing everything. So I'm here for Nigeria, for us to help us in the time of the treatment, even when the treatment, we don't even have any treatment for them here in Nigeria, because all the hospitals we have went to, no a positive answer. So, but the last consultant who told us that it's only two ways: either we stay here and pray that God. But we pray that God should take them over there to start a treatment for them. At least the treatment, they started the research from 2016. So from 2016, they have been bringing one treatment or the other till now. They are still on research. So at age 14, from age 14, 16, the ailment has killed many. Even when I made so much research, it has killed so many because they don't know what it was until they began to research there over in abroad, and they now discover that it is they call it that Duchenne muscular dystrophy, and muscle weakness. It affects right from up to down. As it is now, if you don't carry them, they cannot do anything for themselves. So even eat now, sometimes we have to feed them because the hand, for them to raise up the hand to eat, they can't. So the treatment is what they will start giving them the treatment with the strength and also helping their heart too. Because it will get to a age, now they are 14, from 15, 16, it will start closing up their hearts, to start working, touching their hearts too. So with this treatment, it will be giving them a life. Instead of that 16, 17, 18, that to start killing them, but it's prolong their life. So now I think I had a research that said from now they can live from 30 to 40, and they are still on the research to make sure that they are able to give them like a treatment that will just be a normal treatment until they are finally healed from the sickness. So I came here for a support, because when I research of what it will take them over there for them to start a treatment is big. So I come for Nigerians to help us, to help the children.
Okay, thanks for sharing that with us. I was obviously in the studio when they brought the kids in, and in most cases we wouldn't even want to show the kids in this way, but we do have your permission to put this out because you have asked for it, and so I know that this is real. Pardon me if I'm asking a lot of questions, but people would want to know,
Okay.
especially if they want to support. How old are the twins, Nathan and Noah, now?
They are 14 now.
They're both 14
Yes.
years old. So did this disease, did you find it out from birth, or how did you figure out what was going on? At what age did this start?
From age 5. At age 5, they started walking on their toes.
Okay.
So I thought it was a normal thing. So I was just like, why not walk well? Why are you walking on your toes? That is how it started. Before you know it, continue. It was when you get to age 7, when they walk a little, they will fall. So it was now affecting their knee. When they walk a little, they will fall. So I was like, what is happening? That was when I started going to the hospital. I was in Edo State. I took them to Irua. They did all what they want. They just said, is the ailment, what they saw that is in the blood. I said, what does it mean that is in the blood? With them, even they couldn't really give me an answer. So I continued until I got to another hospital in Uromi. It was the doctor, because the doctor was with what they call Ibobi in Lagos,
Okay.
where
Orthopedic hospital in Lagos.
yes,
Yeah.
so he said he knows more about this, and he has also traveled out and know about this. So he was the one who told us everything, how it works, and then that was it. We continued until we also came to see a consultant in General Hospital Kubwa, and she also confirmed the same thing. So
Okay, so I just wanted to confirm that besides the doctor in Uromi, you saw someone here in Abuja who has confirmed
yes.
the same thing. So since they've been about 5, and now they are 14, so in the last 9 years, how have you been able to manage the situation? Have they been taking some type of medication consistently, or what happened?
yeah, the one in the doctor there in Uromi said we don't even have any medication here, because they started research not quite long. They started the
Research.
researching for the. So we don't have. So the only thing what he gave was B complex. So B complex is just to like keep their heart going. So that was all. Then even the consultant in Kubwa General Hospital also said, she also said it's just two ways. If God can help us and get over there to get treatment, to start a treatment for them. But for here, the only thing that we can get here in Nigeria is just to go and do tests for their lumps. Then I asked, after doing tests for their lumps, what next? Is there any treatment for it? She said nothing. So.
Okay, so in one of your appeal letters, I read that you people were advised that there's a hospital in Canada called the Ottawa Hospital where they conduct research and they're quite proficient at this. But also having a look at that, I saw that it will cost about about 120,000 Canadian dollars to be able to provide treatments for the kids. Now that's a lot for you as a mother, for a Nigerian, and for anybody generally. So I know that's a lot of money, which is why you're looking for support in everywhere. And so to our viewers at home, we got a letter with her appeal about the case of her children, and she's currently seeking support. And so the reason why we do this, and I do state clearly that I don't have a medical background, however, this is an appeal for support. If you will be willing to support her, we will share your number. How do you want people to reach you for support? And then they can also reach medical practitioners to support. That's something which you would like, right? So
Yes.
Would you want us to put out your number? How do you want people to get in touch with you?
Yes, can put my number on my.
Okay, so we can put up her number on the screen. It is 08033259771. That's 0803-325-9771. We will put that up as we're having this conversation. We'll also share this on our social media platforms for people to support.
And if also they can also add their account number, maybe the ones that
If
can.
you could call the account number as well. Do you know the account number?
Yes.
Yeah, what's it? And they could add it.
Okay.
Or you would like to pull it up from your phone or something?
Maybe is there any way they can write it up out?
Yes, so what will happen is we will share that later on the screen, but for people who would like to contact her, once again, the number is 0803-325-9771. And I would like to tell you that besides looking at the option abroad, we do have some really great healthcare practitioners, physiotherapists and orthopedic doctors here in Nigeria, and they could be watching it. And so for medical outreach organizations, CSOs, NGOs who would like to support, you can also reach out to AIT, African Independent Television, here in Abuja, and we'll be able to communicate. We would also encourage people who are willing to support to do their own fact check and medical checks if they have any questions. Once again, I would like to repeat that this isn't a medical show and we don't have the medical expertise. What we are doing here is to support and lend our voice to this. I have personally seen the kids and I know this is true. I don't know how it can be fixed, but every support which we can get for this family, the lovely twins of Nathan and Noah, it will largely be appreciated. And while they try to get the number up once again, I'd like to find out, do the kids experience a lot of pain, or currently they just go through it without being able to move? Are there repeated pains from time to time?
Even right now they're having pains now. The only place they can sit for long is on the ground.
Yes.
To sit on the ground, then their back will be.
So do you give them any medication? Do you have something you give them regularly?
Yeah, it's just a pain reliever. taken relief when they said they have but I don't just give them like that because the doctors, they give us any, it's
Yes,
only
because you can't just
B
administer
complex,
drugs.
yes,
You
I
have
can't
to.
just give them.
But do you have a specific doctor who you always talk to about their needs when this happens?
Yes, I have a doctor. The only once I called him, he said, I don't have what to give you, just B complex.
Yeah, I want to believe there's more, and this is also to state governments and federal government hospitals. If there's something which you can do, you can get in touch with AIT in any of our stations asking about the Faris family, Mrs. Badmosi. And once again, like I said earlier, you can also reach out to her directly on 0803 325 9771. That's the much we can take on this. Madam, I wish you all the best. We'll
Thank you,
continue to
sir.
amplify this in every way which we can. And before the end of the show, we'll also put up your number and details for anyone who would like to support. And so we could get your account number and put that up at some point as well. We wish you God's strength and God's speed. Noah and Nathan, I wish the very best for you. I'm sorry you have to go through all of this pain. And I will personally be praying for both of you. Thank you very much.
Maybe they will, if there's something for you to read, maybe because some of the doctors,
Yes.
once they see what they do, that is when they will know the ailment.
Yes, yes.
So there are things that, in fact, things that they cannot do by
Okay,
themselves.
so we have your phone number, we have the account number which is on the screen. And so we'll keep that on for a minute while people who would like to support, please feel free to support. And so just like you were saying, sometimes they can't read, they can't carry things up themselves.
Yes, if you can't even carry this thing up now.
You know, I actually do believe you and understand because like I say, I've been through an almost similar situation, but not to this extreme. And I can imagine how hard it is to even move your fingers or to lift your hands up. And it's with excruciating pain. And so I wouldn't want to put them through that on live TV. We can see them. People have got the numbers, account numbers. They can verify. There's the image with a letter from the hospital, from the orthopedic hospital, which we have. That has been on the screen as well. Please, I would like the director to please put up that image as well, and so people can also call to verify and do their own checks. It's right on the screen, as you can see, and so people can verify on their own to find out some more. And we've also shared your account details, and that's the little we can do. But like I say, I do wish you all the best. Thank you very much. That's the much we can take. And once again, just a final disclaimer, this isn't a medical show and we don't have the medical knowledge. What we are doing is lending our voice and support, and this is voluntary and no one is compelled. And please feel free to verify. We'll take a quick break. When we return, more on The Weekend Show.